Everyone, welcome to the supplemental video for the top 25 Wii games of all time, of the entire generation of Wii games. Kyle Hilliard put that list together. He's playing the game right now, one of his favorites, Twilight Princess. Hi, Kyle.
Hello, I love this game. One of my favorite Zeldas.
We have, shut up, Kyle. We have Dan Ryckert.
Hey, Reiner, how you doing?
We have Ben Reeves.
It's me.
And I'm your host, Andrew Reiner. I'm Tim. And so Kyle wanted to try out Twilight Princess first. We were going to try to check out a dungeon, but we couldn't get it going.
Kyle screwed it up.
Yeah,
I ruined everything.
As he's wanting to do. So he's kind of checking out the field. So why, Kyle? We're going to play out a bunch of different games here. So we're going to check out like bite-sized portions of a bunch of different Wii games that made the top 25. But Kyle, why is Twilight Princess on there?
I think Twilight Princess is the best Wii Zelda when compared to like Skyward Sword. I just love the mood of the game. It's so dark and kind of dreary and cool, and it's my favorite version of Link. Like, I love his character design, and there's a lot of dungeons in this game, and it's great, man. It's just one of my favorite Zeldas.
I was noticing as we were popping this in, like how muted the colors are compared to like almost any other Zelda.
Oh yeah,
Especially the last one, Skyward Sword.
yeah.
Can you kill your horse like in True Grit by just riding it too hard?
No. You're talking about Gun. You could do that in the game Gun too.
I actually played through the whole game, but I don't remember any of this.
I don't
because
either.
I played it, like Tim was saying, like in a week.
Remember, there was a wolf and you snowboard, and then
that's right.
Ganon shows up.
It had some surprise snowboarding in it.
Although, can't you just turn into a wolf? Why do you even need a horse?
You know there's an L in wolf, right? I keep saying
Yeah,
wolf.
he's one of those wolf.
Yeah, turn into a wolf.
Wolf.
Which is confusingly like what I like to call dogs sometimes. So then I wonder if he's talking about dogs.
Dogs are kind of like wolves.
Wolfies?
That's true.
Yeah, so good game.
So he's pretty fast.
Yeah, not as fast as Epona though.
Midna was his little counterpart dude.
And Midna's way more interesting than some of the other Zelda companions.
Yeah.
Won't name any names.
One dungeon that sticks out in my mind was the. You were talking about the snowboarding, but it was like the snow mansion.
It's
It's
tough.
like a pseudo dungeon, but yeah, I spent a lot of time in there.
It took me forever to realize you could like whip that ball around.
Yeah, you
and
have the
hit
ball and chain there.
The like chandeliers and
Yeah.
stuff, and you can rock them back and forth.
Yeah.
Maybe I do remember this game.
Do you remember at the end of the game, like, they kind of turn Midna into kind of like overtly sexualized? Like, when her like, true form is revealed.
It turns
you're
into like sexy Midna.
oh, yeah. You're like, oh, okay, Midna.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that guy. He looks like he's from like World of Warcraft or something.
Actually, these characters are pretty cool.
They look really good,
Yeah.
actually. I'm surprised having this been like a cross-generation GameCube Wii game.
I replayed it recently for a feature where I wanted to see how long the intro for the game was, and it looked better than I remembered, which doesn't happen to me often. So
Remember when people cried when they showed this game for the first time?
Oh, that happened.
Grown men, adults cried. Cried in public.
I really like Zelda, but
Yeah, it's like my
I don't
favorite
know.
series.
I may have been one of those people, man. I was super excited.
I
when
think
they
I
showed
jumped
this
up
for
and
the
down. I
first
was like, yes, but like, no, tears were shed.
this is video recorded evidence of Kyle admitting
Crying?
that he cried.
That he
during-
cries.
I'm not
I
gonna
cry a
make-
lot.
I'm not gonna make fun of those people. I like Zelda, but
You cried more at this game than you did your childbirth, didn't you, Kyle?
I won't put that on tape. No.
so this is a fun game. If you haven't played this and you're looking for like Wii games to fill out the library, this one's like a must play.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say.
For sure.
Let's check out another game. So, continuing our sort of speed dating with the top 25 Wii games list, which this is, obviously we're not going to have time for all of them, and it's in no particular order, but we're going on to Donkey Kong Country Returns. Dan's playing right now.
I love this game so much.
This is a really good game.
It's just one of the best 2D platformers I've
I think definitely the Wii's best 2D platformer. And, you know, there was some good 2D platformers on the Wii as well, but this one definitely came as my favorite for sure.
It is super gorgeous.
I mean, was this, Kyle, when you were pulling together that list, you know, obviously it was a group effort, but you were responsible for just getting it all together and organizing it. Did this one just immediately come to mind, like right next to like Galaxy and Smash Bros and Mario Kart and stuff?
Yeah, this one should be high. I think even higher than like New Super Mario Brothers Wii. I like this one a lot
Really?
more.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I like New Super Mario Bros. Wii a lot.
It was fun.
And it was fun, like, 4-player game, although it was total chaos with 4 people.
This will be trying because I've not played this in a while, and we're going right into a minecart level. So,
Which those were great. The
Yeah,
other great
they're
thing
so hard.
was the silhouette levels.
Yes.
Yeah,
Those were
now
really-
everyone does those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like a new thing at the time.
Yeah, it was like Limbo was cool and stuff.
I think my favorite thing though is the those barrels. When you hop in the barrels and you're shooting into different barrels.
And it's about timing and
those
stuff like
are the
that.
best.
Yeah.
That's really fun. This is easily the best Donkey Kong Country by like a mile.
Oh my god, yes.
Like as far as nostalgia aside, just core platforming mechanics. Like this is about as good as it gets.
Yep. Oh god, they're falling. I hate it when you lose the jetpack.
And I think the end boss of this game, I lost like 50 lives or
It's
something like that.
hard.
Like every life that I had gained through the course of the game was spent on the end boss.
This game is insanely hard. Okay.
And Dan, you 100%ed this, didn't you?
I did. Me and my sisters did over
it's-
holiday break.
Entirely enjoying once you actually like beat it.
Oh yeah. And those golden banana temple levels are so hard.
Oh yeah, they're like timed and stuff.
Oh
like that.
god.
What did you think of the co-op?
It's great. It's a lot of fun.
And what year did this come out?
Well, how was the co-op? Was it?
2010?
It was simultaneous, wasn't it? Or did you have to swap control like the?
Like the SNES one.
Yeah.
I think
look
like
at
right
that
now,
down
I think we're technically. I think Ben Reeves might actually have control technically.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
am.
it's just not a really good.
I
I think you can separate them.
Oh, okay,
there you go.
there you go.
There,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Get it, Diddy.
Yeah, downright necessary for these sorts of things.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Certainly helpful for boss fights too.
Soundtrack is great too.
Oh my god.
A lot of remixes of the original music, which is fantastic.
I'm very much looking forward to Tropical Freeze. I think
oh,
it's gonna
this is gonna be great.
Yeah,
What's interesting is so this was 2010. And
Yep.
It's taken them 3 years just to get another one out. It's like they just do that much polish. It's gonna
Well,
be great.
I mean, they were also development for a different console altogether.
That's true. Yeah, some people are disappointed that Rare's not working on Metroid, but
See ya.
I'm perfectly happy with more Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
it's great.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. There's always that part of me that feels kind of guilty because I never did 100%
Oh,
it.
hang on.
Oh yeah.
Bing, bing.
Hey, yeah.
That's the best
Look at
part.
all that.
Let's call that a good place to end it and look at something different.
Yeah, let's move on. All right, so moving right along, we're checking out Cave Story, which was a WiiWare title on the Wii for a while. Eventually made it to some other platforms, but it was kind of like a real important entry in Nintendo's digital, market.
And it wasn't a Wii exclusive. It came out on PC first.
Oh, it did? Okay, all right.
But
thank you.
but the reason we put it on the list is because this is really the sort of definitive Cave Story experience. This is where
Okay.
I discovered Cave Story. This is where a lot of people discovered Cave Story, and I think this is the best version of Cave Story because they updated the graphics and the music a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just really good. It's just a really solid platformer with a cool story, and
Yeah.
it's a great game.
They tried to update again on 3DS, but I did not like the 3D visuals.
Yeah, I didn't either. I think I reviewed that one actually.
Yeah, that was because they tried to do like that kind of 2.5D, and that it usurps the entire charm of
Yes.
what this game is all about.
Yes, exactly.
Also, as a note, we're towards the end of the game here.
Yeah,
gonna
this
get
is
really
what the
hard.
save
So,
happened to be.
And also, if you don't want to see this, maybe skip ahead. But
remember-
this is a final showdown.
Yeah, it's the final countdown. I remember really loving the mechanic where you upgrade your weapons, where like dudes drop those little pieces and you upgrade them, and like the more you collect, the more powerful your weapon gets. But if you get hit, then you lose some. It's kind of like got this Sonic mentality to it.
Yeah.
Which
It's
is
a really
kinda
hard game.
Yeah, it's
really
this
hard.
end boss, kind of like Donkey Kong Country. This end boss just took me forever.
I still have not played this one. I was waiting for so long for that 3DS version, and then it just didn't look like it shaped up. And I should probably get around to this.
Tim,
now.
this seems like a game you would love.
Yeah, you would love
Yeah,
this.
it's been one of those that's been in the back of my mind forever.
Yeah.
Dang.
Is it a long game?
I don't remember taking that long.
I think actually when we started, I think my save file said about 7 hours.
Okay. Oh, so you level down when you get hit is what's
Yeah.
happening. Is you're losing basically your XP sort of.
Right.
And so it reminds me of maybe like a shooter like does Gradius do that? You get your
power-ups.
You get your power ups and you lose them as you get hit. Which is a cool like idea for an action game as well.
If those little Triforce shards that you get when you kill certain enemies, that's what levels you up.
Okay.
And the music's great. Like again, like Tim, another way to be like, Tim, you would love this game is
Yeah.
the soundtrack is
Hey,
fantastic.
Tim, I think a bunch of nice people made this game for you and you didn't even play it.
I know, I'm a jerk. The music is another reason why I waited for the 3DS one, because Dan Baranowski, who did Super Meat Boy, was going to like recompose and remix this soundtrack. And I was like, oh, that sounds good, because Meat Boy soundtrack is awesome.
Yeah, even though we didn't like the visuals for the 3DS one, like the soundtrack is good, on the 3DS one.
Yeah.
So.
This looks really hard.
Yeah,
This isn't the best place to just throw Ben Reeves into the
Yeah.
middle of it and be like, good luck, man.
Well, you've never liked Ben Reeves.
I mean, the rest of it's more sprawling and sort of, cavernous and working through.
we can try to go backwards.
Yeah,
huh?
try going backwards.
bigger environments.
I do
and
remember
stuff.
beating this game and having like a huge pain in the ass time with it, but because the boss just like keeps going too. Are there checkpoints?
There's like
I
4
don't know if there's
forms or something like
checkpoints.
that.
Yeah.
It's rough.
All right. Well,
Look at that question mark.
obviously don't judge this game just by the final boss fight of us not having touched it for years, but we're gonna keep moving.
It's a great game. You'd like it.
It's pretty good.
All right, next is Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the third entry in the Smash Bros. Series after Melee. Every game moving along ended up having a larger and larger cast, which got mostly cooler and cooler. They dropped some cool people, but this is a big old cast.
Yeah.
Look at all those guys.
Kyle is playing as Marth.
I am Toon Link. I don't know why Waluigi's not in this game yet.
And Donkey Kong.
And I'm gonna play as Meta Knight. But yeah, you know, I love that they replaced Young Link with Toon Link. That was such a perfect swap.
Yep.
So good.
He's so cool looking.
We're gonna do random, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to Mario Bros.
Yeah, I think the big reveal for this one, not that he was the best character, but probably Snake. People were going crazy when that was announced.
That was one of the best E3 like trailers. Like just like everyone that was revealed, and then like Snake just being sort of at the end, like, oh yeah, by the way, here's an awesome other character.
Yeah. This one's gonna be hard to talk.
How do we play 30 straight hours this game and I can't remember how to jump?
I don't remember
Yeah, that's what
how
I'm
this
saying.
works at all.
I'm guessing you guys didn't use Wii Remote and nunchucks, right?
Yeah, we used GameCube controllers.
We did, that's
yeah,
right.
Which is
How the hell do you... Oh, it's just up on the
Which
D-pad.
me pressing up in any game, that's why I'm really not great with fighting games. I think up to jump is just the most foreign thing.
C on the nunchuck is also jump, which is what I'm
that's
using.
nice. Oh, that's much better. Okay.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of Smash Brothers. I'm not a huge fighting guy, but man, I love Smash Brothers. I
I don't
get
count
into
this as a real fighting
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it falls in that genre, I suppose.
game.
But
Jason, nod or shake your head. Is it a fighting game?
get a
We got an
resounding
There are a lot of hardcore Smash Brothers fans. I will say that.
Especially, but most of them point towards Melee as being the...
As being the definitive sort of.
Yeah, this one's more like just a ton of stuff, where Melee's probably a little more.
I don't understand how I got
They
knocked off
did
there.
pretty well there.
Aren't you Toon Link? You just died.
Me? No, I'm Meta Knight. I was just saying how much I like
Who
Toon
is
Link.
Toon Link?
I played a lot of this
Dan.
game. This is actually, but I probably spent the least amount of time, if you don't count the hours spent during the
30 straight
marathon.
hours?
Yeah. I probably played them the most. Like I played the first one the most, and then Melee second most, and then this one after that. What happened?
I can't believe we played this for 30 straight hours.
Isn't it hard to believe? Because like at a certain point we weren't even really playing it.
Yeah, that's true. Especially me.
You were
Like
just
after 5 minutes.
You were just
yeah.
pawing at your phone and checking Twitter. You're the worst.
Was Twitter even a thing
picking up
back then?
here.
Yeah, Twitter or something.
Whoa!
Did Twitter exist before?
Before today, yeah, for sure, dude.
You keep making new accounts every day, man. You're never gonna get followers that way.
I thought that's how Twitter worked.
No.
This is about the kind of
keep
conversation I expected us to have while we're trying to play. I
think it's the conversation-
to Smash Bros.
This is the conversation we had back then.
I'm gonna start hitting these turtles at you guys. This seems like a good method.
Wow, you really can't go even a little bit on the edge on this one. Oh yeah, I remember there's the thing you construct. That was new to this
Three
one.
things and you get the crazy smash.
Oh,
Oh
this
yeah,
had the
I forgot about
ultimate
that. Well, no, that's
smash
like a
thing. Yeah,
weapon or
that's-
something. The ultra smash
Oh,
is like
yeah.
a
Ultra
separate
smashes
thing.
just appear.
That's right. Yeah, you gotta beat up a ball.
Which Kyle, I wouldn't be surprised if you had deactivated them on your.
Yeah, maybe. Those things are cool though.
They were really cool. I really liked Sonic would get all the Chaos Emeralds. Snake would come in on a chopper and
Snake's
grenade
great.
launcher. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I feel like they were all pretty good. There wasn't one
Yeah.
that I was like, oh, that's terrible.
Get out of here, Donkey
Wario has a
Kong!
part move.
Come on, really?
Get out of here, Donkey Kong! Will you freaking
Oh
listen?
yeah, couldn't Wario just pull out his motorcycle too?
Yes,
That
at any
was
time.
great.
It's awesome.
And Falcon like brought in his car, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's not really a car.
I'm assuming if you own a Wii, you probably already played this game, but it's good. And if you haven't, you should definitely check it out. Smash Bros. Is always a safe bet.
Oh gosh.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh, it's between me and Dan.
Okay, do this.
This is for all the marbles.
I'm not sure what that did, but
I hope someone gets hit by a crab.
Did people care about marbles at one point? Why were they?
Marbles?
Nice crab. Oh, that
All
stupid
right, so
crab.
Dan wins it. All right, moving on.
What a crab.
All right, so moving along here, we're Metroid Prime 3 Corruption for the Wii. This is part of the trilogy. This is the third. Yeah, this is the third one. The third one that was first person from Retro.
Yes.
Yeah. We
Third of the Prime series.
Indeed. And we did some stuff in the ship, and we were touching buttons, and now we're on another ship. I don't think the action is really going to pick up at this like little glimpse of the game, but
Yeah, it's the very beginning. You're like on this like Federation ship, and you got to go talk to this commander, and it's not until you actually talk to him that stuff really begins to like break loose, you know. But
This is a very good game.
I really like this game. I think people overlooked it.
Yeah,
because
they did.
I mean, it came out earlier in the Wii. I want to say its life cycle.
And this one was the first one to. The first two came out for the GameCube,
Right.
And then this one implemented the motion controls. How did you guys feel about it as far as using the Wii remote?
It works fine.
It was great.
Yeah, I like it
In
a
fact,
lot.
I like the controls better in this one than I did in the GameCube version.
So you were happy when they redid the entire trilogy?
yeah,
yeah.
Because now you can play the whole thing with these controls.
I haven't done that. I want to go back and play 1 because 1 is a fantastic
Yeah.
game. I think easily the best one. I'd love to play with the new.
I think
I
it
feel
holds
like
up.
that'd be a good idea. I mean, I've played one, but I haven't beaten any of them. I feel like this would be the way to do it, is with this trilogy.
I think you should do that. That's a good game.
He looks like Tron.
Plus, you know what? It still looks pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
we were just playing Zelda, and that looked good for different reasons. But this one's very smooth. Everything's so smooth.
Yeah, all these Nintendo ones, which obviously we're playing a lot of Nintendo games. There are other third-party games like, Rhythm Heaven Fever or, Buena's Blob, stuff like that, World of Goo. But we're just checking out the ones that we were really interested in showing off. But yeah, you check out the entire list of 25 in the magazine. There's more third-party stuff.
I think ever since the 64, Nintendo systems have basically been a vehicle for me to play Nintendo games. Multi-platform, I mean, I can't really think of many times I've gone with the GameCube version. Like, people like playing Soul Calibur 2 to be Link on there,
Yeah.
but it's a system for Nintendo games.
I agree.
And if you think about their first-party support, it's like way better than like Microsoft, and then
Oh, yeah.
I think even Sony. I mean, Sony has some strong stuff. But
Oh, the exclusives of with Mario's and
yeah,
Zeldas and
but
Smash
they're
and
just-
Donkey Kong and Metroid.
it's so strong.
They handle their franchises very well until they pull in Other M, which is rare.
Other M?
thankfully. Other M, yeah.
I haven't heard about this game.
Oh, actually, no, I must be making that up. I don't think that exists.
I think this was the last Metroid game
I
they
think this
made.
is the last. Yeah, it is. It is. Remember how sweet
which is kind of a shame.
Yeah, it was a good series. I like the Game Boy Advance ones too. A lot.
My gosh, Zero Mission?
Yep.
Was
Oh, that was so good.
It's one of the best remakes ever.
And Fusion is really good too.
Fusion's really.
Yeah.
Which one was first? Fusion? And
Zero
then they
Mission
made-
was first.
Are you sure?
Actually, Fusion was first.
But Fusion
Oh,
came out
Fusion
first.
came out
Yeah.
first, and then okay, yeah.
I think Fusion was like a GBA launch title or something, wasn't it?
We
Or I
had
could be
some
off about that.
confusion there.
Okay.
Yeah, some Zero Mission Fusion.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, you like that?
Did you shoot a door, Kyle, to open it?
I did. I have shot a few doors.
Isn't that
that's,
cool?
that's a really unsafe protocol. I
think you gotta-
mechanic to have on a ship with a bunch of people there. Like, I'm just trying to open the door, guys. Oh.
That's how I get into my apartment.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Oh, that's not good.
They're not happy with me. This is what you get for bringing a bounty hunter on board.
Shoot it.
Oh, you can actually fight back. That's cool.
You can like lock on and stuff, which is cool, and then you can like double tap B to kind of dodge.
Later
and
on,
stuff.
you get some missiles.
That's cool. Yeah, there's usually missiles in
and
Metroid.
like a whip weapon to pull shields off enemies.
Wave beam.
Actually, that was the other thing. Is I feel like even now, like they still use the motion controls better than a lot of other games.
Yeah, which is good to see a Wii game, especially a first-person one that does motion controls right.
If you haven't played it, go and play it.
Yeah, let's move right along.
Talk later.
All right, so we're moving on to Mario Galaxy 2 to wrap things up here. We already did a big replay of the first Mario Galaxy where we just gushed about the whole game. Yes. Oh my God, this song is so good. This is the best, I think. Maybe after Good Egg Galaxy, this is one of my favorite Mario Galaxy tunes. This game's amazing.
Look how pretty this is.
When we were loading up the game, we're all just like, "This is the best 3D platformer." ever. It's like, yeah, that's it. No contest.
Well, this one or the first one?
I like this one better.
I think I like the first one better, actually.
Because I kind of want to go with the first one too, and they're both great. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna argue. Like if somebody wants to say this one's better, like yeah, I'll probably just give it to them. But I think I'd go with one. You know.
I remember when they announced it, I was like, so is this going to be some like level pack basically? And no, it's a whole nother awesome game.
Listen to the music. Get those bongos in there.
Pretty good.
So you're Dan, you were saying, sorry, I rudely interrupted you.
I'm just saying this game's the best damn thing that ever happened to anyone.
Yeah.
And one thing,
People just makes you smile when you like
Yes.
It's so
put it in
happy-go-lucky.
and like it's just so it's hard to be unhappy.
It's like being a kid and getting into video games for the first time. It's just that pure joy. Like I love this game so much.
one thing to kind of mention about the Wii is that like it kind of gets derided by people that it just wasn't a great system, but like Nintendo released a lot of core games on the Wii, more so than they did on the GameCube. Like there were 2 core Mario games. There was only one on GameCube. There were 2 core Zelda games. There was only one on GameCube.
Well, no, there's technically 2 on GameCube.
Oh, you're talking about Four Swords?
No, Twilight Princess. Well, I guess
Oh
technically
yeah, well
3
Twilight
then.
Princess was out on Wii
'cause
first.
that
You
was
know?
cross-gen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That one almost doesn't count as a Zelda game.
You notice your cursor when you have Yoshi is a little like Yoshi
It's a little
tongue
tongue.
thing.
Oh yeah, that's great. And then you gotta.
They're
He's
kissing.
just making out with his pig thing.
What's going on there? Sucking his face off.
I gotta remember how to do this.
Have you seen Face Off, Ben?
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
The end fight scene goes on forever.
Here's a harpoon gun.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
There you go.
Just gotta shake it. He does like his. He's just,
He just
it's
shakes
like
his-
a dog that's got like a toy in its mouth.
Was Yoshi in the first one?
No.
Galaxy?
No.
Okay,
That was
that's
It's
kind of...
sunshine though, so it was sort of like a weird.
Yeah, that's kind of a big point.
Yeah,
It
there.
was weird in Sunshine because all he did was puke up fruit juice.
Yeah, you could like
that's
eat
right.
fruit juice.
He made that horrible noise. Like, ah! It was awful.
Yeah, he would just vomit.
It took forever to get him, too, didn't it?
He wasn't in there right away.
Look at this. Look at how joyous this is.
Oh, with the
how pretty it is.
volcano in the
Much
background.
fun.
Oh my god.
And this was cool.
I understand it's just like, look at Mario, but it's
It's like,
great.
yeah, I want to look at Mario.
Yeah, I want to play this and run around on cool little planets and have fun.
Oh, coin, great. I'll get a couple. All right.
This game looks so good.
Yeah, this is like honestly, it's always hard for me to put this down. Like you checked it out for replay when we did that. That was fun, but it's just like I don't know when to stop playing.
I want you guys to stop bashing this game. It's fun, okay?
Yeah, I don't think we hide our appreciation of Galaxy at all.
No.
And it's hard for me to compare which one I like more. It's just they're both kind of the same thing to me. It's just like
Yeah.
it's Galaxy.
It's so good. It's
You know
really...
what?
It is like an expansion. Like, I can see, like, it's kind of like StarCraft, you know?
This one was so hard,
But
the
they were
ending
both
is-
so good.
And the challenge level, like if you really want some difficult platforming, the end of this game really ramps it up.
Does this game ever make you guys sick?
Nope.
No? Okay, I talked to some people that it did. I never really had a problem with it.
It's a perfect game, Kyle. It doesn't make people sick.
Okay, I
It
apologize.
really is. Well, it's also a perfect note to end on as far as our glimpse at the best Wii games, the 25 best. There's just a few of them. You can check out the list in which issue is that? Is that the
February issue,
February issue, Game Informer. But yeah, thanks for joining us, guys, to check out some Wii games.